The triumphant story of Milwaukee Braves and Brewers legend Hank Aaron and of civil rights pioneers like Jackie Robinson is one of perseverance.
Even if you want to give up, just never quit.
Young Darvell Goodman took inspiration and paint to canvas, and he created a work of art depicting his new Milwaukee baseball hero. It's on display now at Arts at Large on 5th and Walker in Walker's Point. Darvell chose Aaron as one of his subjects, not just because he became the all-time home run king, but because he suffered racism and responded peacefully to help open doors for others.
Hank Aaron, I learned he got hurt a lot too. He got spit on and stuff, just like Jackie Robinson, because he was black.
Darvell and his fellow artists from 6 Milwaukee public schools also learned how Aaron, Robinson, and other African-American, Latino, and women baseball players responded. Not with a swing of a fist, but a swing of a bat. Brianna Dorney of Arts at Large.
It's been really wonderful to have that sports aspect. It's a really fun exhibit in that way. But it also has a really powerful message of civil rights and overcoming and breaking barriers, and how different minority groups have done that in their own ways.
They even saw it in the Latino experience, the stories of Roberto Clemente, who came from Puerto Rico, and major leaguers who escaped Cuba to find their dream in America.
There were some students at Audubon High School who, when they began to really look at where some of these Cuban players were coming from, they learned that that was also related to some of their family and immigrant stories. So that was really neat just for them to hear that, to relate to that immigrant experience, to say that my family immigrated from Cuba or the Dominican Republic, and to connect with those baseball players in that way, that they also had that experience.
For some of these baseball artists, it's been a life-changing experience.
We had one student who came up to a teacher, and the teacher told us later that when they heard the story about Jackie Robinson never giving up, and how he every day he was going through so many things that really made him question whether he should be in this league or not. But he decided, for the well-being of everybody coming after me, I need to continue. And that the student came up to the teacher and said, that changed my life. I know that I have to continue doing what I'm doing in school because Jackie Robinson didn't give up, and so I'm not going to give up either. We're really encouraging students to share their stories, to make a difference in their communities, to really kind of question segregation. I think that as we begin to instill those stories in students, they begin to look at their communities and say, what can I do from what I have learned? How can I now go out and impact my world?
Just like Hank Aaron did when he broke Babe Ruth's home run record and responded to violent threats of racism with peace. And one swing of the bat, decades later, Darvell Goodman is listening to the call.
Never try to give up. Try harder and try better, and you will never give up.
Jay Sorgi, WTMJ Sports.